What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, welcoming you back for another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle today against a subscriber/follower on Twitter. Before we get started, if you can, please show some shady love. That like button, it's right below this video. It's completely free. Just click it and it really helps. So we're gonna go in today against Robin. His Twitter link will be in the description below. Remember, if you want to chance the battle, go ahead and scroll further down in the description. You'll see my Twitter link. Make sure you follow me on there, and you could have a chance to battle me when I request battles. We're gonna go in with our UU team today. We're having our final UU match with Slam Puppy. If you guys missed the team building video, you still haven't seen it, go ahead. That link is awesome. There's so many squirrels. So many squirrels in the description. Go check them out. But we got Slam Puppy, Sunspots, Dark Relic, Rotom Meow, Team Player, and Bullseye. You guys can place your bets in the comment section below. You let me know who you think is going to be the MVP of today's match. Most valuable Pokemon. We're going to hit battle start and see. Oh, I clicked the wrong Pokemon. Can you go back? Can you go back? Nope, I can't. All right, so I'm going to have to just actually go back. I'm going to have to DC on this guy. That's terrible. Don't look at his team yet. Don't look at his team because we're not changing our team. We're not changing our team. Nope. But we're using a different team, but I'm not going to change my team in order to accommodate for what my opponent has. I didn't even see what he had. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to connect to the internet again. Oh boy, this is fun. So I accidentally clicked my battle box, which is still just a bunch of useless Pokemon. I should actually take them out of there so that can't happen again. That would be the smart thing to do. I apologize, Robin. I'm going to give you a sincere apology right now. It is all my fault that just happened. I'm going to send you another battle request, and we're going to get it on. Like, we're going to battle. Okay, all right, let's go ahead. Let's continue on. Challenging your friend Robin to a battle. Let's see how this goes. Oh, look, he accepted. How kind of him. He accepted the second time. I appreciate it, man, because I bunked up there. I bunked up big time. Charmander on my shirt says sorry. He's going to cast a spell on me, probably set me on fire. I don't really know. I mean, I would assume he's a fire mage. We're going to hit battle start this time, and I'm going to choose the correct Pokemon. And now we will go in for a UU match with our Slam Puppy team. And we'll see. Let me get my phone ready to take a picture of what Robin has. Let's see. Robin is bringing the Nidoqueen, Aerodactyl, Hydreigon, Mienshao, Fortress, and Vaporeon. Super powerful team. Let's identify some weaknesses, though. He does have 3 Pokemon weak to ice, but he looks like he has 3 resistances, possibly. I think fighting resists ice. I'm not entirely sure, but I kind of want to say it does. We're going to go ahead, and I think I'm going to get my rocks up sooner rather than later. Also, because Swampert's a very good thing to lead with, because my opponent will probably want to lead with the Nidoqueen and get his own rocks up. However, I don't know, since I'm adamant and I'm max attack, I don't know that Nidoqueen can actually take an EQ for me. So, he only selected 1 Pokemon! Something tells me this battle's not supposed to happen. Something tells me this battle is not supposed to happen, but we're going to go ahead and try one more time to get this thing on. I will be right back once we have everything underway. Alright, so we did see for a quick second that my opponent did choose to lead with the Mienshao. We are finally back in. We both have 6 Pokemon. This should be fantastic. I'm assuming this battle is going to be well worth the wait. I'm really hoping. So let's go in right now. Robin is issuing the challenge. He's going to open up with Dunban, which is actually the Hydreigon. So he did change his lead, which is not the end of the world. It's okay. Maybe he just clicked. He might have just misclicked anyway by choosing. It is what it is. So Hydreigon's going to be his lead. With that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to set up my Stealth Rocks. I don't know what this Hydreigon really wants to do to me. I know that I can't really take too big of a hit. At the same time, I don't really value my Swampert that much. Okay, can I take a Draco Meteor? I mean, I'm max HP. For some reason, I assumed that I could take one. If he's choice specs, I'm not taking one. I take one and I live at 34, so that is absolutely fantastic. We're going to see the Life Orb revealing early game that he is not Scarfed, and that is some solid information for us to have. It doesn't look like, I mean, he does have the Rapid Spinner. He has the Fortress on his team. He definitely does. I'm going to predict a U-turn here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch out into my Slam Puppy because I'll get an Intimidate off. And I also want to be in an optimal position to one-shot that Fortress if he does want, if his play in mind is to go for a U-turn and switch out into Fortress. I want to stop that from happening. I really want to stop that from happening. So I'm going to go out into Slam Puppy, get an Intimidate off, banking on that he's going to go for a U-turn after getting that special attack drop. No, he goes for the Dark Pulse, actually. So that's going to do, oh, that's a crit! Are you kidding me? Well, that really stinks. That is terrible. That is absolutely terrible for us. I mean, I made a wrong prediction, but that crit matters so much because he was at -2. That would have done nothing. I'm going to go for an extreme speed here. I'm just going to go for damage at this point. Slam Puppy, it's supposed to be the star of the show. My eye is freaking out right now. I got something in it. It's supposed to be the star of the show, but unfortunately not going to be able to do too much now. It's going to go for a second Dark Pulse to clean up, and we're going to have an early death thanks to that crit. My goodness, that crit! This is going to be quite the uphill battle now. I'm not going to lie. I will not lie to you guys. I would say our best... It stinks because we can't really hit that fortress for anything. With anything. Our Slam Puppy was the only thing to kind of destroy that thing. And we don't have it anymore. So that really stinks. Really bad. Huh. What to do? How are we going to handle this? Well, let's go into Bullseye and force a switch. Anything. We're going to have to play super carefully now. Super carefully. I will just go for the tri-attack because it will take out the Hydreigon. I don't think he'll preserve this thing. If he does and he goes out into the fortress, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Although, his special wall is probably his Nidoqueen. But adaptability tri-attack is still nothing to laugh at. I do have a, I think it's a 30% chance for a secondary effect to happen because it's 10% on each of the 3. So, I'm assuming that he's just going to sack this thing off. I kind of wish he wouldn't. I would love it if he switched out. And maybe he will. Maybe he'll save it for my Hydreigon. I'm not really sure. But I'm a little disappointed in that crit because I would have been able to be in a much better position. Although that wasn't the wisest switch anyway. I took an early risk, did not pay off. Jinbei comes in, and Jinbei is going to be the Vaporeon. So it could have very easily gone for a Thunderbolt here, and that would have done a huge amount of damage. Although we're going to see how much this tri-attack does, and that is going to... It's a crit for crit! He does have the Citrus, revealing the Citrus Berry, which is interesting. I'm going to be able to go ahead and go for another tri-attack. I don't think this one will kill. I'm not entirely sure. That crit kind of threw me off. He's going to protect just to scout what I go for now to see, probably to see if I'm choiced or not. But that could have been a free out switch for me into something else, although that's not what happened. So I'm going to go for another tri-attack. If he wants to react to that and go out into the fortress, I completely understand because he's going to want to get... Oh, he's going to opt to stay in and see, assuming that he can live a tri-attack. Unfortunately for him, I get another crit! I don't know if that one mattered. Because tri-attack did have a chance to kill, I think. I was really unsure, judging by those tweet speed. My back is in so much pain right now, it's not even funny. Chun-Li is going to come through, and Chun-Li says to me, hey, you should switch out right now. So I'm like, oh, all right, let me switch out right now. So I'm going to go out into Sunspots, who I can't go into Hydreigon. Unfortunately, Mienshao, the one thing that really stinks about a physically defensive Hydreigon is Mienshao's a thing. And I don't want to take a high jump kick or a drain punch. She's going to go for the high jump kick. Sunspot should be able to take that route. Oh my gosh. That would be a 2-hit KO without the Black Sludge. And that's not even... That's no Life Orb. That's got to be Choice Banded. I feel like that has to be Choice Banded. I'm not going to go for a Toxic or Sludge Wave. I'm going to go for a Scald because a lot of things on my opponent's team does get hurt by it. And I don't think... I mean, we already got rid of the Vaporeon, so I have no problem going for Scalds. He's going to withdraw. I'm assuming that the Fortress is going to come in. Walnut sounds like a Fortress to me. So that's going to be the Fortress. He's going to take Stealth Rock damage. I'm really hoping for a burn here. And Scald should do an okay amount. I could not go for Toxic or anything like that. We do not get the burn, which is fine. No big deal, of course. It's not something that you should plan for because it is extra on a move. I'm going to go ahead and stay in here because even if he wants to go for... I'm pretty sure he's just going to want to get rid of Rocks, which is completely fine. There's nothing I can do about it. We're just going to get a Scald off. Still going to kind of... Gonna get a good amount of damage off. If we could have gotten the burn, that would have been huge. Unfortunately, we did not. He's gonna rapid spin those rocks away. And the reason why I say the burn would have been huge is because I think with leftovers, he'll be able to take another Scald. Let me check. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna be able to take another Scald. Whereas if we had gotten the burn prior, he wouldn't get this either Volt Switch or Stealth Rocks off. If he gets the Stealth Rocks off, I'm gonna be rather upset. Definitely. So he's going to live, and that would have been just... Oh, he gets the spikes up. That's interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Instead of getting Stealth Rocks up, I guess it's possibly the better play. I really would have liked to have just gotten the burn, but I didn't, so it's no big deal. What I'm actually going to do here is I am going to... I'm going to stall a little bit. I'm going to rapid spin, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm predicting him to just go for another set of spikes, and I just want to get more Black Sludge recovery. I know that a Scald is going to kill, so, ooh, he's going to opt to Volt Switch, actually. All right, I kind of wish I had killed that thing. I kind of wish I had killed it. I really predicted another layer of spikes, but we're going to go ahead and unfortunately take that Volt Switch damage, get rid of those spikes, kind of revealing that one of my Pokemon is Focus Sash. And is one of my Pokemon... I really thought one of my Pokemon was Focus Sash. It's not... Is it the Rotom? No. Rotom, I think, is Expert Belt. Maybe none of my Pokemon are Focus Sash, but now I have him thinking that. So, he's going to opt to go out into Dunban, the Gosh Diggity Dern Hydreigon. Now, I am specially defensive, so if anything can take the Draco Meteor, it would be Sunspots. However, I do not feel comfortable letting Sunspots take all that damage, considering how much work Sunspots can do to my opponent's team. So I'm going to opt to sacrifice Team Player as my death fodder. Kind of stinks because I would have loved to have gotten Rocks back up, but nothing on his team really gets dented by them too severely where it's worth me doing all of that. Oh, that's the mailman at the door. It's really not worth me doing all of that. So Team Player is going to go down to a Draco Meteor, of course, considering how much it did last time. Now I feel comfortable going out into Porygon again and kind of either forcing my opponent to sacrifice something or not sacrifice something. It's really up to my opponent, to be honest. But we have Bullseye here. Not going to take any damage because we did get rid of those spikes. Now, do I go for a Tri-Attack or do I go for a Thunderbolt? I think a Thunderbolt will still kill this thing if he stays in. And Tri-Attack will... You know what? Fortress is really low anyway, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Tri-Attack. Even if he wants to go out into the Aerodactyl, Aerodactyl is frail. So he's going to opt to go out into the Walnut, just using it as death fodder because he knows that a Tri-Attack is going to take him out. Now, what's good is that I'm a Choice Scarf Porygon Z, and I have not really revealed that yet. I have not revealed that yet. So if my opponent goes out into the Mienshao, it all just kind of depends if Porygon Z... I feel like Porygon Z can one-shot a Mienshao. I really do think so, but I'm not entirely sure. Here's the Mienshao right here. We already know that he does not, I mean, unless his Mienshao is Choice Scarfed, and it can be. Yeah, his Mienshao is probably Choice Scarfed. I can't take that risk. I'm unfortunately going to have to go out at the Sunspots and kind of hope that he goes for the, that he doesn't land his high jump kick. I mean, even if he does, I can bluff the Protect at this point. I haven't revealed my whole set. He does land the high jump kick. It does connect. It shouldn't kill, though, judging by how much the last one did. I do live on 8. And now I can kind of hope that he thinks I have the Protect. And if he thinks I have the Protect, the best thing to go for is the Scald again. So I'm going to go for the Scald, really hoping... he doesn't. He knows I don't have the Protect. All right. That really is unfortunate. That really is. That I had to just lose my Tentacruel like that. But unfortunately, I really didn't have any other choice. Now, Rotom is kind of our last hope here. It really is our last hope here. I'm going to just go for a Will-O-Wisp because everything on my opponent's team that's left doesn't really appreciate it. I mean, the Hydreigon's there and everything, whatever, but... we're going to go for a Will-O-Wisp because nothing on my opponent's team appreciates it if he switches out. I'm really hoping that he does switch out, but if he's Scarfed, he really has nothing to fear, and he might as well just HJK all the way. Unless, if he switches out here, I guess I can kind of think that he's not Scarfed, which is going to upset me because he does withdraw, so I don't think he's Scarfed. I don't think he's Scarfed. So Snoop is going to come out. Snoop, the Nidoqueen. And getting this thing burned is nice, but this thing might have the Stealth Rocks. It really might. Although I do think he's going to go for some sort of toxic-like move. I don't really want Rotom Meow taking that because I could use my Rotom Meow against something. Not really, because Aerodactyl outspeeds me like a pro. And one-shots me like it's nobody's business. Oh! Do I just stay in and go for a Leaf Storm then? I actually think I might. You know what? I'm gonna just because there's really no reason for me to save this thing. It gets outsped by everything except for the... Oh, it's a crit! That crit mattered so much. Oh my gosh. I don't think that would have killed without that crit. I do not think that would have killed without that crit. I am sorry. Oh my goodness. Wow. This game is full of crits. What are you doing back there? Huh? What's the matter with you? Just acting up, honestly. Just acting up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say right there. That crit mattered. But we're going to continue on with this battle. This battle has been hype. I don't care. I know it's been a little haxy, but this battle has been hype. Oh my Lanta. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Marlowe is going to come out. Marlowe the Aerodactyl. A perfect time for my opponent's Aerodactyl to come out. With how frail this thing is. Oh my gosh, I kind of want to Willow it. Really hoping he sets up a Home Claws. I'm going to Willow him. I was going to Volt Switch, so there's really no point. There's really no point. I have to get this thing burned. I really have to. Because Aerodactyl, Mega Aerodactyl, probably outspeeds a Choice Scarf Porygon Z. I really think it does. Yeah, I think it does. Or maybe not. I think I might outspeed. Oh, but only if he's adamant. If he's jolly, I don't. So he's going to go for the Stone Edge. He lands it. That is a dead Rotom Meow. Oh, wait! Oh, my gosh! Oh, my gosh! Oh, my gosh. Hacks for hacks. Hacks for hacks. Nothing I can do. He's going to go for the Aerial Ace, and that will clean me up. That is super unfortunate. I have to check what nature my Porygon Z is. I'm modest, not timid. Oh my gosh. Oh my Lanta. I don't think I got this. Alright, my only real hope. My Hydreigon is physically defensive. So we got to go into the Hydreigon. We have to go into our Hydreigon right now. This match is too much for me to handle. Oh, I'm having so much fun. We can T-Wave. We can definitely T-Wave. I'm gonna T-Wave. Just in case my opponent wants to go out into the Mienshao, I'm gonna T-Wave. Honestly, T-Waving something. Oh, he's gonna Aerial Ace. Let's see how we take that. That doesn't do too much. We get a T-Wave off. That is huge. That is awesome. That is great. So we're gonna have a T-Wave here. Part of me does want to go for the Dark Pulse. Because Flinch Parahax, that's not why I have T-Wave on there, but part of me wants to, but in case that Mienshao comes out, I really think I'm just going to Dragon Pulse away. This battle! Oh my goodness. Okay, so he did opt to stay in. I will get a Dragon Pulse off. It shouldn't do a crazy amount. He's going to get an Aerial Ace off, which is of course unfortunate. We all know that. And I really would like... It all comes back to that Scarf Mienshao. If it can land another high jump kick. I really wish I was running Protect on this Hydreigon right now. With how common... I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse this time because I don't think he'll switch out. With how common Mienshao is, I should be running Protect on this thing. So, we're going to land a crit to kill. Oh my goodness. Even with all these crits, I'm pretty sure my opponent has this game. If that's a Scarf Mienshao, he has it. And I'm actually really happy about it, honestly. Like, it's just awesome because, like, there's been so many hacks, but landing all the high jump kicks is really cool. And it's just been a really fun battle. Really, really fun battle. I'm glad this is how we're ending the series. I think this team is going to end up going 1 win, 2 losses, but that's no big deal. I still love this team. I really do. Because it's producing battles like this. So, he has a Mienshao, and he has a barely alive Hydreigon, I think. Now, if he goes into the Hydreigon, he could quite possibly... He goes into the Hydreigon. That was a solid play right there. I could hope that he misses the... I mean, I can't switch out. I have to go for Dragon Pulse here. And if he lands the Draco Meteor, I'm dead. There's the Draco. He lands it. So, Dark Relic is going to fall. It's not a Triforce. It's a Biforce. And that is... Oh, for a second, I thought I would live. And I was like, there's no way. I'm not especially offensive. So, we know... I think this thing is Life Orb, right? We've seen the Life Orb many times. Yeah, we've seen the Life Orb many times. So, I pretty much... It all comes down to... the Scarfers of our teams, because I'm 100% convinced that Mienshao Scarf. I'm 100% convinced. So if it's not, well, then I unconvinced myself when he switched out against Rotom. So there's a chance that's a Choice Banded Mienshao, and if it is, we won. Woo! Let me know in the comment section right now before we get to the turn. Is this Mienshao Scarfs or Banded? Hashtag Scarf, hashtag Banded. Let me know right now. I'm not clicking the move yet. Chun-Li. All right. Did you make your comment? Did you? Everyone do it. Leave your comment down below. And we'll see who was right. All right, I'm going for it right now. Oh, my heart's racing. Please, please, please. No! Oh, man. He's going to connect with the high jump kick with the scarfed Mienshao. I can't believe he switched out against the Rotom. That was so good. That was so good. All right, so that's going to be the end of that game, Robin. That was absolutely fantastic. I know there was so many hacks in that game, but that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for that match. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like rating down below. Comment, subscribe. I upload videos daily. Go show Robin some love on Twitter because that was so much fun. Oh my gosh. I really don't know, like in that kind of battle, I don't know what else I could have done to win. It was just so hacksy and so much fun that, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I just don't know what could have been different. That was awesome. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.